I am reorganizing my bookshelf because I've been reading a lot of library books and I want to prioritize my own books. So we're going to reorganize it and figure out a better way to deal with this. Yeah, here we go. think this is what I'm going with for now. So I will show you. Alright, starting from the top, I've got my CD collection, which is still small, but all good albums. And then next, right beside it, is my like immediate own TBR plus the one library book that I'm currently reading. And on top we have my little photo album, which I need to change because that was my Halloween October vibes. Then down here we have my other photo frame. Again, Halloween vibes, so I need to change that. And then the rest of my library books. Obviously, CD player, some plants. And then moving down here, so I decided to go with the books I was most interested in at the beginning, moving down to the books I'm least interested in. Obviously, I'm interested in all of them, but some of them have been on my TBR longer, some of them I'm still more excited about, etc. So here I left a spot for my notebooks because I have a bunch of notebooks for various different things that I need a place to put that I can actually see, or else I will forget that they exist. Then these are like next up on my TBR, things I want to read soon once I finish the ones up there. And then again, moving down, obviously this is mostly fantasy, because that's kind of my main genre is fantasy. Again, moving on to some more fantasy, a little bit of sci-fi in there. Then we have my little broccoli friend that I got a couple months ago, mostly because it reminded me of Boon Prem and their fandom, so we got the broccoli there. And then down here I have 3 books that I want to reread soon. Some of my favorite books that I didn't have physical copies of at the time, so I couldn't annotate them, so now I want to reread and annotate them. My e-readers, I have a Kobo and a Kindle. And then some of the smaller sized books that I want to read soon. These are kind of like, these 3 are ones that I've been on my TBR for a long time that I'm like unsure if I'm actually going to enjoy, but every time I test a page or 2 they seem interesting. And then these are some manga that I've picked up in this year. And then here we go to some more books that are a little further down on my list. Again, fantasy. We have some romance. I love Rowan Parrish's stuff, but I still haven't gone to this one. Alexis Hall, I haven't tried yet. This sounds interesting, but it's YA, so I'm unsure. And then this is the continuation of a series that I need to get to the second book of. Again, sci-fi. We have horror, which I always need to be in the right mood for. And then last but not least, the books that are kind of the furthest down on my list. So some of these, like The Symmetry of Stars, Story of Silence, Wicker King, To Break a Covenant, even Dracul, I'm not totally sure how interested in them I am. So they're kind of low down on the list. And then again, we have some sci-fi, which is always hit or miss for me. This is a collection of vampire stories, which I haven't gotten to, but I want to give it a try because I love vampires. And then Kings of the Wild, which is not my usual vibe for fantasy, but my friend was getting rid of it, so I took it from them, and I want to give it a shot because it's supposed to be very fun, but I haven't yet. Yeah, so that's where we're at right now. This is my entire physical TBR. I mean, I'm sure it's going to change at some point, but this is what we're at the moment. So, yeah. if I have any updates, I'm sure I'll make another video if I move things around. And then last thing is I've got these 3 down here, which are books I've read. You might have noticed that there's more than one copy of Winter's Orbit. I do have more than one copy, and the copy that is currently on my shelf up here is a copy I'm going to annotate and send to my friend, but this is a copy I read that just needs to go on my other shelf with my read books. Lord of the Rings I've read a number of times. You can probably see by how beat up it is. I was going to reread it and just wasn't in the mood, so it needs to go back with the others. And then this is the first book in the series that I need to continue that I really enjoyed and I tabbed up. So yeah, that is it. That is my bookshelf reorganization for now. Hopefully it'll stay like this for a while and I will actually read through some of these books.